not sure if you can see it or not, so I'm trying to show you. Let me more lines. I don't know. I try to pay attention to anything in my body that looks like it may have possibly changed. As you can see, there is a dot indent right there. There's one starting there. There's one right there. If you go to the sides, you see where the skin is starting to show the stretch marks, and how you kind of gotta get the light just right sometimes to see it, but you should be able to see indents and everything else. My stomach was so large that now I'll probably have stretch marks and be using stretch mark cream to kind of tone some of that down, and you can see them going away. You know, the indents are fascinating, and like I said, if I could just, you know, I know that on my 3rd month I will be working the wraps. You can see the indentions here. See them? You know, these are things that I look at because, you know, this tells me something's going on. You know, granted, I'm huge in hair, so it's going to loosen up, but all my skin is just like totally soft. You know, way, way soft. You know, it's kind of like, okay, that fat's moving and it's turning into, see how it is? See? You know, and here is my belly. You see the indents, how big and deep they are. Getting, I can lay my whole hand in that. You know, on my 3rd month, I have decided on my 3rd month I will see the look. Look, you can see it. I'm just way way happy with it because I'm showing something. My arms are still flabby, but with everything that I'm doing and everything else, if you paid attention to my arms, you can see the lines and stuff where they're starting to form now, and the fat is starting to melt, and you know, hopefully that turns into muscles, which you know you never know. Let me see here. Yeah, okay, maybe, but I'm talking. You'll start seeing things in your body. You know, a bigger woman, that flab turns into it. I'm not sure you can see my legs. Excuse me a minute while I do my britches here, but it's just easier. But I wanted to show my legs because of the walking and stuff like that. I'm not sure if you can see them or not, but they're forming little. You can see the cellulites where the weight is coming off and the differentials. Here's my tiny part of my legs. You can see them. I know the camera tube is very small. Put you back on. I got on underwear. Got too old and too fat to not have them right now. So, but there's just so many things that you look for. You don't look for it to right away. You don't. It's just so much going on, and I just worked out on my Wii, which my hair is just totally soaked. I usually have it pinned up, but I wanted to leave it down today. And I tried to get the video to come on, and it's not. So I'm going to get my Google video YouTube up and do a couple of exercises on it to show you, but I'll do them tomorrow. I'm not doing them today. I did my 3 sets of things today. Did 3 sets of workouts, burned 172 calories just on my Wii alone. I did my workout with HasFit, the upper body. One of the things that I'm going to be looking for is my midriff area for more older people. I'm not young, so I don't want the heavy duty stuff. I'm not good at being able to get a full setup and stuff like that, so I need stuff that kind of just works on that to help get it down a little bit more so that I can start doing regular sit-ups. I was told a long time ago that the lining to my stomach, the outer lining that protects your stomach, has been ripping, and I can feel the ripping as it does, so that I know that my stomach is on the outside of that, so I may not be able to get rid of certain bulges, but I might be able to get around there. So there may be something that looks like a little baby head hanging around there, but it's not a baby. So um, I think that it would be a blessing for her, Silly, and me, but it's not happening, and that's okay. We're okay with it, because there's moments it's like I want a baby, and there's moments it's like, God, I'm glad we don't have kids, because we can just go do whatever. We're not rich. We're not able to do a lot. My business, it works, is my focus in life. This is going to maybe help to get a few dollars in our house to help a little bit. I hate not being able to work and nobody hires, around here, because it's kind of like too much story to get into. And if anybody's having the issues I'm having, you probably understand it. I'm way qualified. I'm a CNA. I'm a cook. I'm a gas station manager. I'm an administrative assistant. I've detasseled corns. I've cleaned bathrooms. I've done dishes. I've baked, the whole 9 years. I've done it all, but you're just too qualified, and you're too old, and you're too fat, or you're too old, and you want too much money, and you're not going to settle for less. And no, I'm not. I mean, I deserve it, but I deserve it. I've earned it the years I've worked. I didn't sit and live on welfare like many people have. I went out and worked 2, 3 jobs raising my kids. My kids and me don't get along because of the fact that I had to work to support them. Well, I'm sorry. I miss out on that. But you know what? I'm excited seeing these marks on my belly. So, and I love my children, don't get me wrong. I love them with 100% of my heart every bit of the day. And I pray every day that God takes care of them for me, that He looks out for them. And I mean, and someday maybe it'll be okay. But you know what? My daughter's what got me into this business. So I'm doing my best. She's in Montana, I'm over here in Virginia, so we just do what we can do as we can do. And totally really am pleased with the results, and right now all I'm doing is the greens. So 2 scoops of that in your water in a smoothie, or some tomato juice, or whatever you want to mix it up in, go for it. It's up to you to test it around and what's going to work for you and what ain't. But have a wonderful day. See y'all later. I just wanted to show some of these spots off and maybe help to encourage you a little bit more. Have a good day. Love y'all.